Download the free Amazon app by CashCowPro today. Check your sales and profits on the go. Want to find highly profitable Amazon products? You need the top 100,000 Amazon niche selector. Yes, that's right. 100,000 of the best low competition niches on Amazon. Join the Amazon Gold Rush. Sign up at CashCowPro.com now.
Hey there, everyone. In this episode, we're going to cover the top 7 tips for saving costs on freight. Number 1, small packaging. The first thing that you should do is to make sure that your product packaging and outer shipping cartons are as compact as possible. The smaller the volume you can make them, the more you will save before even ever shipping. Now, some factories have standard packaging that they use for all items, but it doesn't mean that they've optimized this for shipping because they don't usually pay the freight cost. I've seen products redesigned so that the packaging is shrunk by more than 50%, saving the cost of transporting that extra air in the box. Tip number 2, multi-quote. Get quotes from your forwarder. Ask the factory to quote for freight, and try to get 3 or more prices to compare. There are many factors that go into a freight quote, so it's hard to compare one to another. A great way to get lower prices is to deal with a medium-sized forwarder. Larger forwarders are not interested in your business, and the smaller ones can't get good rates because they don't have enough industry clout. Medium-sized forwarders do several $1 million a year, with 1 or 2 offices are usually the most competitive for new importers. Tip number 3 is the warehouse. If you are shipping from China to the United States, it pays to have an FBA warehouse service. If you have to split the order quantity into 3 different shipments to go to 3 different Amazon warehouses, your cost of freight will almost triple because there's minimum fees and charges on every shipment. Now, you can save massive amounts of money by sending all the goods as one shipment from China to one location in the USA, and then reshipping to Amazon's warehouses via heavily discounted UPS rates. Tip 4 is SEA. When getting SEA quotes, ask for the prices including trucking via 2 different ports or more. There can be a huge price fluctuation at different times of the year for various routes. Tip 5, air. I recommend getting both air and sea freight rates for your shipments. Air freight is usually more expensive, but not all the time. For small and light goods or smaller shipments, air freight can be 50% or less than the cost of sea freight. And this is because there are minimum fees for sea freight shipment, and it only starts to make economic sense when you're shipping 10 CBM or more. By getting both options, you can see which one is most cost-effective for your type of product. Tip 6, challenge costs. When you initially get quotes from potential freight providers, compare them carefully. They are estimates only, but you'll want to check that they haven't missed any substantial costs from the quotes. Make sure they include the truck costs from the factory to the port and from the port to your warehouse. Some freight forwarders are going to send you an invoice for additional costs once your goods have been delivered. Now, if the original quote includes all the major costs, there should be very little extra to pay. You may owe them customs duties and taxes as well as an import fee, but you also need to double check that they have not added in any additional fees that you weren't aware of. Challenge anything that you don't understand. And tip number 7. Off-season. Try to ship more goods into Amazon during off-season time. This does mean investing in more product, but if you buy the product in bulk and ship before the Christmas peak season, you can save thousands of dollars on freight. It also means that you can get an overall price that's better for your product from your factory and ensure that you have the stock well in advance of Christmas.
Download the free Amazon app by CashCowPro today. Check your sales and profits on the go. Want to find highly profitable Amazon products? You need the top 100,000 Amazon niche selector. Yes, that's right. 100,000 of the best low competition niches on Amazon. Join the Amazon Gold Rush. Sign up at CashCowPro.com now.